Hello, students. Today, let us begin our sixth poem, When You Are Old, written by William Butler Yeats, 13 June 1865 to 28 January 1939. He is an Irish poet, dramatist, prose writer, and one of the foremost figures of 20th century literature, a pillar of the Irish literary establishment. He helped to found the Abbey Theatre and in his later years served two terms as a senator of the Irish Free State. He was a driving force behind the Irish literary revival along with Lady Gregory Edward Martin. His early poetry is part of the Celtic Twilight or the Irish literary revival, and it uses the history, myth, and heroic figures of Ireland. He was awarded the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1923. Later, under the influence of Ezra Pound, he began to write modernist poetry. He is one among the great love poets of the world. Dear students, let me tell you the background of the story. Most critics opine that this poem is a real description of the poet's love. In 1989, Yeats met his great love Maud Gonne, an actress and Irish revolutionary. However, she married Major John Macbeth in 1903, and this episode inspired Yeats to write down this heart-stirring poem. Many critics believe that the poem presents the resentment he feels towards her for not reciprocating his love. The ambiguity of the last stanza of the poem illustrates that the poem is not only about the regret the woman feels when she becomes aware of what she has lost, it also strengthens the argument that this work is actually about the resentment he wants the woman to pursue. Students, now little description about the lady Maud Gonne. The great love of the life of the Irish poet William Butler Yeats was the Irish actress and revolutionary Maud Gonne. She was beautiful, brainy feminist Irish revolutionary. From 21st December 1866 to 27th April 1953. She was an English born Irish Republican revolutionary and actress of Anglo Irish descent. She was equally famous for her intense nationalist policies and her beauty. Maud Gonne was a strong influence on Yeats' poetry. He proposed to her on many occasions but was always met with rejection. She maintained, perhaps as an excuse, that his unrequited love contributed to the effectiveness of his writing. The sentiment expressed in the poem When You Are Old suggests that it was written with her in mind. In 1903, Maud married another man. Yeats eventually married another woman in 1917. The marriage lasted until his death in 1939. Dear students, let me first read this poem and then I will explain it to you. Okay? Now, When You Are Old by William Butler Yeats. When you are old and grey and full of sleep and nodding by the fire, take down this book and slowly read and dream of the soft look your eyes had once and of their shadows deep. How many loved your moments of glad grace and loved your beauty with love false or true. But one man loved the pilgrim soul in you and loved the sorrows of your changing face, and bending down beside the glowing bars, murmur a little sadly how love fled and paced upon the mountains overhead and hid his face amid a crowd of stars. Students, before I explain this poem in detail, let me say this summary in a brief. When You're Old was written to express the writer's true and unforgettable love. It depicts the frustration and anxiety of a sincere lover. At the same time, it also presents the concern of a sincere lover for the future predicament of his lady love. The theme is a painful one of unrequited love, which the poet manipulates in an interesting manner. Instead of focusing upon the present or past, the poet looks to the future, a future in which the two people in the poem are destined to be forever apart. The poet imagines an unreal condition that the woman he loved became old and feels regret for refusing his true love. That is why the poem begins with the resumption that an old and a grey lady was sitting beside the fire, nodding her head. She is imagined to be reminiscing her memories when she recalls the soft look that her eyes had once, and how many suitors tried to court her, being charmed by her elegance and beauty. While admitting that many suitors were attracted by her youthful beauty, the speaker tries to tell her that he was the only lover who loved the pilgrim soul in her. He wants her to know that he was attracted by the beauty of her inner self, and his love would remain constant even after she grows old. He assures her that he loves even the sorrows of her changing face. He means to say that over a period of time her beauty will have faded away and she will have grown old, with her face having shrunk and skin having been wrinkled, indicating that she has passed through many difficulties and sorrows. He concludes, visualizing that she is now bending down beside the dying fire, and tells herself in a whisper, in a regretful tone, that her true love has fled and is hiding his face amid a crowd of stars. Students, end of part 1, and detailed explanation of the poem in the next video, part 2.